Hello fellow stackers, 365 here, welcome back to my channel. So first of all I want to say thank you very much to everyone that got involved in voting in yesterday's video. Now the vote was to decide whether to send back this 5-ounce silver coin. Now for those of you that didn't see yesterday's video or haven't watched it yet, this is a 5-ounce coin that my partner got me for my birthday, and there's a bit of frosting missing there. Now the question I asked was, shall I send this back and get a replacement and hopefully get one that's slightly better than this one here and hasn't got any frosting missing or any damage? Or should I just keep hold of this and take it out the capsule and almost treat it more like a bullion coin and kind of add it to my YouTube stack and just kind of appreciate it by throwing it around a little bit more and getting it out in videos and things like that? Now, it was very 50-50 in the votes. Half of you seemed to say keep hold of it, take it out the capsule and play around with it. And the other half were saying to send it back to get a replacement because it's a gorgeous coin and that will always bother me. Now I know it's there. Every time I get the coin out, my attention, my eyes will straight away be drawn to the blemish. So it was a real tough decision, but I think I agree with those of you that said to send it back, just because it's such a nice looking piece of silver, and it would be a shame to kind of just take it out the capsule and let it get damaged. Now you can see I've got a 1-ounce version here. And someone actually did say in the comments, it'll end up looking like this one, where it's kind of got a bit tarnished, it's got a few scratches, it's got fingerprints on it, and it'll almost lose its beauty. And I think because when you're buying a 5-ounce coin, you pay a bit of a premium and they're quite expensive. I think I do agree with those of you that said it would be quite nice to keep it in the capsule and just have a nice looking piece of silver. So I'm going to be sending it back today. I've got some bubble wrap here to secure it. I've already been sent the return label, so I will just be adding that label later. But yeah, I'm going to be sending it back because, like I said, I agree with those of you that said it will bug me. It definitely will bug me, I think. If I know it's there, every time I get the coin out, instead of me admiring the beauty of the coin, I'll be looking at the frosting that's damaged. So that's an update on that. That's going to be sent back today. Hopefully I can get it to the post office today and get that sent back, and then we'll do another unboxing when the next one arrives. Hopefully it's got no issues. We'll have to see. Now I've also got another unboxing here. Now this was brought after watching one of World Money Wins' videos. Now I think World Money Wins is having a bit of a bad influence on me, to be honest, because here's the reason why I've got this coin in the first place, because I showed the video to my partner and I said how much I like the look of this coin, and then she went out and found me one and got me one for my birthday. So that was after watching one of his videos. And now this second purchase that you're going to see today is also after watching one of his videos. Now, you'll see what I mean when I unbox it, but it's not precious metals. It's just something I found really funny. And let's just get into it and you'll see what I mean. Now, this is my first pop. I haven't got any of these in my collection. I do have other collectible items that I've kind of invested in and they're all boxed up and in storage, but this is my first one of these. And like I said, I haven't got any of these before, but after watching his video, he had like a plush toy version of this. And for those of you that don't know what this is a very popular meme, and many of you might have seen it, might have been sent it. And I think it fits very well with the current climate, what's going on in the world. It seems like a lot of people aren't looking into the bank closures and the CBDCs and the restriction on how much cash you can spend in certain countries and all the rest of it. And I feel like a lot of people are like this at the moment. They're sitting there sipping their tea while the world is burning around them and everyone's going, this is fine. So yeah, I think this meme really sums up what's currently going on in this financial crisis. Now, like I said, I haven't got any of these in my collection, and I think they're really cool. They're really collectible. It's not showing that great on this lighting. It's very reflective, but you can see it's basically a dog with a cup of tea saying this is fine on it, and there's fire all around him. So, like I said, it's quite hard to see. And also it's in a protective sleeve as well. That's why it's not that easy to see. It's in this sleeve. I don't really know how to take this sleeve off, so I don't really want to mess around with it on camera. But it's basically a plastic sleeve that goes around the cardboard and it protects this. So this was brought from eBay. It's someone that collects these. They had lots of them up for sale. And like I said, it's nice and protected. Now that is going to go on a shelf somewhere in my house because, like I said, I think it really sums up the current situation that we're all living in, where lots of people aren't really looking into what's going on with CBDCs and, like I said, with the bank closures and everything like that, and they're not protecting themselves, they're not buying precious metals, they're not putting their money into assets, they're letting their money maybe build up in the bank and get eaten away by the 9% or 10% inflation, whatever the inflation rate is now. It's hard to keep up, it's constantly changing, but way over where it should be. It should be set at 2% here in the UK. I'm not sure what the guidelines are for other countries, but here in the UK, the government and the Bank of England are tasked with keeping inflation rates at 2%, whereas they're currently between 10 and 12%, I think, at the moment. So in my opinion, you need to be buying this stuff, buying precious metals, being your own bank, and stop being a this is fine dog and sitting there drinking your cup of tea saying this is fine while everything is burning around you. So let me know what you think about that. World Money Wins, I'll leave a link to his channel if you haven't seen his videos. He's a fairly new YouTuber in the precious metals community, but he does do very interesting topic. He's constantly buying different items and unboxing them on his channel. And like I said, this was inspired by him because he had one of these. Well, we had the plush toy version of these in one of his videos. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. And also, I'd be interested to hear, do any of you collect other things like this? Because I've collected Pokemon cards. I've got quite a big collection of the old Pokemon cards that I brought. I didn't have them from when I was younger. I don't know where my ones ended up when I was younger, but I went out and re-brought them again for an investment purpose. I've also got slabbed Pokemon cards as well. I haven't just got the kind of ones in my album. I have got some slabbed ones as well. And I've got a number of different things. I've got Pogs, I've got old phone cards. There's probably too many to list in this video. I'd have to do a separate video if you're interested, but I won't really be able to film them because they're all fully in deep storage, locked away in different locations. But I do have other investments as well as precious metals and stocks and property. I do like to think I'm quite diversified. And what I would say is when you're buying things like this, looking at them as an investment, is just be very careful, because I've got lots of different investments. Like I said, I've got Hot Wheels cars, I've got Pokemon cards, Pogs, Marvel action figures, all different types of alternative investments, if you like. But there is a point where you can get carried away and buy lots of different things and they won't necessarily go up in value. So do be careful when you're buying collectible items, especially vintage toys. I've also got Mighty Max. I keep thinking of different things that I've got while I'm filming, but yeah, I've basically got lots of vintage toys that I used to play with when I was younger, and they're all locked up in storage, and in the hope that eventually they'll be going up in value and I can make a nice bit of profit on them in the future. And it was also quite nice collecting them because it reminded me of when I was a child playing with these different toys. So yeah, again, I'm going off topic, but let me know what you think about that. Do you have any other investments apart from kind of the standard stocks and shares or precious metals or property or crypto? Do you have any kind of collectible items? And like I said, hopefully one day something like this could be worth a bit of money, especially because it's going to be protected nicely in this protector. And yeah, I just think it's a cool piece. And like I said, it really sums up the current climate that we're in. So yeah, as always, thanks very much for watching my videos. Thanks for all the support. I really appreciate all the new subscribers. And I hope you have a nice day. I'll leave that in. I hope you have a nice day.